Bram. Such a pleasure. So, I have a question and a request. I'll start with the question. Not so long ago, I visited a friend and he gave a short talk. And he mentioned in that talk, you know, all the people that are in personal development and spirituality, the one thing they don't let themselves do sometimes is just have a really good breakdown. He says, in order to heal, you got to feel. That was his approach.
In order to heal, you got to be sick. If you know what you don't want, which causes you to know what you do want, but you don't go toward it, then you know more what you don't want, which causes you to know more what you do want, but you don't go toward it. And so you can, by not tending to your vibration incrementally, you can get a big variance in your vibrational frequencies. And so that's when not only would someone recommend a breakdown, we don't, but you can't really avoid one. Because when you get your energy strung out like that, if someone called you on the telephone and said, hello, you don't know me, I'm just calling to tell you I will never call you again, there'd be no breakdown. Okay, take my number out of your phone. But if somebody you really care about announces that, you might have that strong feeling. And so what we're really talking about is tending to your vibrational frequencies, which leads us to something that we are going to wedge in here somewhere, and this is a really good place to it. A daily meditation of 15 or 20 minutes will keep you tuned. It will keep you tuned to the sensitivity of your guidance. And if you're tuned to the sensitivity of your guidance, then when you get a little off, you guide yourself back. So it doesn't have to get to that. But there's a momentum. Our favorite story about momentum, and law of attraction and momentum are the same subject, is Esther discovering the hills in San Francisco. She couldn't believe that cars were driving up or down those hills. And so our analogy is, imagine that you're at the top of one of those hills. You can see all the way down the road right into the water. And imagine getting your car ready, taking it out of gear, taking the parking brake off, and then standing behind it and just nudging it just a little bit, because you would personally like to experience the effect of gravity and momentum. Well, you know what's going to happen. But if you come to your senses, you don't have a breakdown, but instead you realize at earlier stages what potentially is going to happen if this keeps going this way, you step out in front of it and you just let it bump up against you. And it just stops, and then you get back in and you just do something different than let your car plummet into the bay. But can you imagine being down there at the bottom of that hill trying to stop that car? Not a good idea. And so if someone says, well, everybody needs to just get down to the bottom of the hill and stop that car every now and again, it's good for you, we just don't agree.
Amazing. And I could sense pretty much what you would say about that, but I really wanted to hear it from you and hear how you'd phrase it. So thank you.
Well, when you sense it, that means you're receiving it. And when you're receiving it, that means you don't have to hear it from us. It means you're hearing it from us, but you know so many things. Yeah.